Jonny's story does not go back to this year. This goes back to 2014 and beyond. For you guys to understand the gravity of this story, I have to explain something called core skateboarding. Core is supposed to be the real skateboarding. It's like if a landscape painter went to a set to paint a landscape instead of going out to a landscape to paint that. So Jonny Giger is not that. Jonny started on YouTube. So we've established that Jonny is not core. He then in 2014 gets invited to battle at the Berrics for the first time.
Is Jonny Giger.
The only thing about this is he is up against, in the first round, again, one of the best skateboarders of all time, Paul Rodriguez. You could put Paul Rodriguez and Tony Hawk's names side by side, and they are essentially equal in credibility. This takes us back 9 years. He gets his chance against Paul Rodriguez, loses. He loses. It takes 8 years. 2022 is the next time that we see Jonny Giger at battle at the Berrics. All these 8 years, people have been saying, why isn't Jonny invited back? And all these years, he's building up this YouTube catalog of insane tricks that he does. He gets invited back. There is just a small thing that's different about this time he gets invited back. There is this kid from Ireland named Jamie Griffin. And essentially, Jamie Griffin is the new version of Jonny Giger. This kid, through the pandemic, blew up because he's in his basement doing insane tricks that you're just mind boggled how he's doing it. And he's doing it stationary. Jamie Griffin is building this hype as a virtuoso skater through the pandemic, gets invited instantly into battle at the Berrics. Guess who they put Jonny Giger against first round?
Jamie Griffin, Jonny Giger, finally making it happen. Long time wait for this game.
So essentially, this is like the battle of the Titans. Naruto versus Sasuke, Superman versus Batman. Like, this is two non-core skateboarders going head to head, and they both do the same thing. They both do insane tricks. We are in for the craziest game of skate that has ever existed, essentially. So the hype in the skate community is immense. We get them to the same location at the same time. They play skate. Jonny loses. So now we have 2 times Jonny Giger has lost at battle at the Berrics. We're like, we have not seen the full potential of Jonny Giger. Jamie Griffin goes on to win the competition. So now we have a non-core skateboarder from a different country. Not that different country is like a really big thing, but that he's just so far away, fetched from the whole skate culture. Wins it, takes it home. So now there's hype building for the next year. Will Jonny be back? Will he be able to beat Jamie in the next year? Now the Berrics announces the bracket. Jonny Giger is on the bracket. So we have Jonny Giger at battle at the Berrics. Then he's not up against Jamie Griffin first round. We have a potential to have a huge match at a huge time in the tournament. This is why the match 1 was so significant in my last TikTok. Not because this guy Zach Dolan came out of nowhere. It was huge because there is potential to essentially, like, imagine a Super Bowl between Tom Brady and Joe Montana. That's essentially what we're looking at here. So this first round against Zach Dolan, him falling out first round, it's like one of the biggest what ifs in battle at the Berrics history. And that brings us to present time. What is in store for next year? This is where I leave you guys. And this is skateboarding.